Yes, Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes, man. So check it, right? I got a session. Excuse me. But I didn't want to waste my session um really doing this particular content that I'm about to do now. So I said, yo, let me just get, get this out of my system, right? And then I am going to you know, um handle my business for my session, right? But listen, um, right? All right, so I'm on here. Hopefully they send out my notification. If not, they don't, man. I don't want my supporters to miss out on this comedy, man. Cause this is gonna be comedy for them, man. Cause I'm on the internet, right? As we all are. And I told y'all the source wave was coming. I was switching it up, right? And I think a lot of you guys overlooked. You didn't see this coming. And you were comfortable um being what you are, jealous fans, weirdos, non-supporters, right? And in doing that, what happened was I strategically have been building, and not only have I been strategically building, I actually been growing as what you guys like to classify as the content maker and putting out content, right? Because like I said, I take mental notes, man. Right? I watch because I think everybody should. That's the reason why God has blessed most of us with two ears and two eyes, right? Because He wants us to be more observant and listen, right? So I have been observing for quite some time, and I always remember um, the illusions, the contact illusions. People always used to always wanted me to be a gimmick, and I'd be laughing now. And this is set tripping, cause I'm a set trip. I see a lot of people that always try to tell me to be a gimmick. You guys are still in the bushes, but now you're in the bushes and you're popping out in the weirdo sections on weirdo hours, right? Go figure, right? Gimmicks though. But I remember I have a lot of content that I'm gonna be remixing, putting back out. I may even put something out tonight, man. That's why I'm getting this out now. Cause when I do my session, Gumbo Sauce, what's good, brother? How you feeling? Hope all is well with you and the fam. It's Friday. Um, just on here doing a little set tripping, man. I got to set trip one of these suckers, man. You know these guys. They tried to undermine my growth. They tried to downplay my credibility. But now you see, yeah, you see official Hall of Famers. Shout out to my cuz, right? James Buddy McGirt. I dropped the Buddy McGirt piece today, right? The headbanger, right? Yeah, you know that song. Yeah, you know that song was about Buddy, man. Shout out to EPMD, K Solo and the guys, right? Right? See, look, if you know, you know, right? Headbanger. What the headbanger, right? Because Buddy was a headbanger, man. Buddy was beating shit up, man. And you know, K Solo used to box, man. For those y'all that don't know, the rapper K Solo out of CI, he was a hell of a fighter too. Look him up. K Solo had hands, but he went to jail, became a rapper. You know, he still did his thing. I got Anthony Joshua, Vominos. If Anthony Joshua doesn't knock this nigga out tonight, man, he needs to just ride off into the sunset, man. Or ride off into the sunset. But I got AJ. Salute to you for pulling up. Yeah, buddy, man. Buddy. James McGirt, man. You see through the Suffolk PAL. Classic. Classic vintage. He had the hair, all of that, man. Paul beat Tyson. Yeah, old handicap Mike Tyson, man. Old handicap Mike Tyson, Vominos. But yo, I'm just do a little light set tripping, right? Don't take offense because it's just content, man. It's just content. But I see a lot of you in a jealous weirdo section. The boxing dudes I'm speaking on, man. You niggas is in the weirdo bushes section, man. Because a lot of you guys aren't boxing fans. You guys are people that sit online. You don't support boxing really. You have jealous fan tendencies. You barely like to hit the like button for content, right? You want to like content where you say, oh well, these guys put these videos together for out. They sit around and they're piecing together thumbnails and all of that. Yo, that's cool, right? But you can't be mad or in your feelings if that's what you support, and I don't support that. I'm not actually support what I do, and I come on and I show what I do, and I continue to grow doing what I do, and I throw it in your face. But yet you claim to be a fan of what I do, but you don't do what I do. How does that sound, Gumbo, and everybody else that's in here, right? But the literature is out. I put out a fire Terrence Crawford piece because I think like Terrence Crawford got all you dudes. He's exposing y'all right by him retiring, and I saved that for Friday, right? I saved my Terrence Crawford for Friday, right? Because I watched dudes, and I knew they was going to take the bait. Because, like I said, most of the guys that sit online, that's why I'm set tripping today. I'm going to get this out the way because when I go record at the spot, I'm not going to speak on this. But I chose Friday because I said, watch, all of these dudes are sheep. The moment De La Hoya tried to downplay Terrence, the rest of these followers will feel confident, right? Because they really had this all in them since he mollywopped Earl Spence. Because Earl Spence and Derrick James was on that slander campaign that he never fought nobody. His resume. So now that he's out the game, right? He took his bow. Oscar comes out and says it. And one of the guys asked me, he said, what Hall of Famer? So now Earl Spence, I said Earl Spence. He said Earl Spence wasn't a Hall of Famer. So Bud just beat up a bunch of nobodies, or he just made them look like nobody, right? Now, Amir Khan, they're gonna say Amir Khan wasn't shit. Amir Khan was an Olympian. I think he even won the gold. We'll look it up, right? So these are all guys that's on Bud Crawford's resume, but now they're nobodies. Cal Brook, another champion. He's a nobody, right? Oh, Bud Crawford, a guy that won undefeated, 3 division undisputed champion, beat a bunch of nobodies to achieve this. Now I think if Bud Crawford would have had maybe 2 losses, a draw, a loss, a draw, a couple, yeah, Oscar would have never been in his feelings like that. But when you leave out with your O intact, and you did it your way, you wanted to fight the Pacquiaos. You had to chase down fighters. And I'm speaking from my experience. I remember interviewing Bo Mack. Shout out to Brian McIntyre, big Bo Mack, man. And I remember those guys were on the fence about me because this is around the time where I was still doing a lot of the street work for Team Spence. Team Spence, so it don't make sense. That's my shit. I invented that. And I remember I was doing a lot of work for them. And a lot of people know you in the game. Maybe they don't acknowledge you, but they know you and they know your work. So I remember when I first was going around those guys, they was very standoffish towards me. They were like, protected. They didn't really want to open up. They didn't get like they still to this day they really don't. But I'm not on that wave no more. I don't really like interviewing fighters and doing all that shit no more. If you follow my channel, you see what we got going on now. Fighter development, management consulting, advisory work, shit like that, man. Image, brand building, shit like that, right? But I remember being around them, and the first time I interviewed Bomac at the Stewart Hotel, I was like, talk your shit, Bomac. Like, cause I'm in the game, man. I always was in the game, man. And people starting to see that now. But I'm like, damn, they always giving this guy Terrence a bad rap, but he wants to fight all these guys, man. And I remember interviewing Bomac, and I was like, yo, what happens if he fights these guys? Keith Thurman and them, right? Said he knocks them all out. I remember Bomac told me that. And he sure enough did. Earl Spence stopped him. Sean Porter stopped him. These were the PBC generals. There's no doubt in my mind. If he would have got Keith Thurman, he would have stopped him. Keith Thurman has an Achilles heel to the body. Terrence Crawford would have touched him. Terrence Crawford is great at going underneath. He would have stopped Keith Thurman, right? But now, since Terrence has done what he done, a lot of these guys that he has beat, and they was decorated guys. I watched the guy last night. These guys come on. They want to act like, look, ever since, like, before Terrence Crawford made Earl Spence just look like something was wrong, because that's what, oh, man, he wasn't himself, right? No, Terrence was just the superior athlete, better footwork, angles, switch hitter. There was a lot going on. If you watch boxing, you know boxing, you knew Earl was in trouble from the jump, right? But that's neither here nor there. But Earl Spence was the glamour division, right? Because that's what the welterweight was always, it always is considered that. It's the glamour division. Now, I think Devin Haney has a chance to bring it back because Bill and them control a lot of the YouTube narratives, and that'll help, right? But when Earl Spence was the man, and they had the media, and they had the narratives, right? Um, he was the guy. Terrence didn't fight nobody. Jeff Horn wasn't nobody. Julius Adongo, Victor Postyle, all these guys that he was fighting with top rank were nobodies. This has always been this. If you really follow boxing, not the, you gotta follow it with your own two eyes and two ears. Top rank, even though every time they fight PBC most of the time, I think they're like 27-5. Like, they just run through those guys over there. The matchmaking at top rank, I mean, is they don't fight nobody. But whenever they go head up against the PBC, they just run through them. But if that's the case, the guys that aren't being matched well with nobodies, top rank guys, should have been getting mollywopped by the PBC boys. But it was never like that. We just watched it again. Oshaki Foster beat the brakes off of Stephen Fulton, PBC top rank. But those guys don't fight nobody. They always say, yo, man, the top rank guys matchmaking over there. That was the case leading into Earl Spence Crawford, right? They asked that guy that ate a bag of shit, right? Derrick James, he ate a bag of shit. It was like, I think it was Fight Hype. He said, yo, man, Terrence got a 10 straight now. Against who? Now it was 11 because you was the 11th, right? But remember, Terrence had like 10 consecutive stoppages. And Derrick just got beside himself. He wanted, yeah, look, and people still have that implanted in their mind. He had 10 consecutive stoppages, but it was against nobodies. And then Earl Spencer's happened to be the 11th nobody. And now that he has retired, his resume, because of De La Hoya and a lot of the others that are sitting in the bushes in the weirdo section, feel some type of way because, like I said, along Crawford's legacy of going out on top undefeated, he took out a lot of your favorite fighters that you're programmed to idol worship. And was Earl Spence and Canelo Alvarez. These are two guys who seemingly he was not supposed to beat, especially Earl. Man, Earl Spence was supposed to be too big for him. The body puncher, right? See, it's so easy to program boxing fans because most of, like I said, most boxing fans that sit online, they're jealous. These are guys that if you take them to a gym, and I say this respectfully, that's why I be putting out my content now. Shout out to Showbiz. I see Showbiz is on the bag a lot. But these are guys that if you take them to the gym, they sit online and they critique boxing, they're analysts. I guarantee you they couldn't hit a heavy bag for 3 minutes. I guarantee you most of these guys that sit online, they can't hit a heavy bag for 3 minutes, which is one round. I guarantee you they can't get in the ring. A lot of these guys are experts and move around for 3 minutes. Right? Work on footwork, slide and glide. I guarantee you they can't do these things, man. But yet they sit online and they have expertise, opinions on everything in boxing at the highest level. Because most of these guys are content makers, or they sit around for hours and they speak on boxing at the highest level. They're talking, look, Terrence Crawford just went out on top at the highest level. But like I just said, you have so many people questioning his resume. He didn't fight nobody. Or maybe he just made them look like nobody. Because I think everybody that he fought, right, at the time were considered top tier fighters. Earl Spence was the man. A guy stayed on last night for hours. He's an Earl sexual. These are Earl sexuals. But Terrence Crawford beat a lot of Earl sexual out of these niggas. Right? So now they can't really be Earl sexuals, but they can still be idol worshippers of EJ. But Terrence Crawford beat that shit out of them. They're still in shock. Earl has yet to get back in the ring. Earl should have retired before Terrence did. Now Terrence done exited out. Earl probably a retire or come back, but it's like, yo, dog, you're out the loop for real now. Had you retired, right, before Terrence did? Because now Terrence went out dog walking you, beating Canelo, and they want Oscar, and many people want to question his resume. Why? Why? Because you was the man. Yo, EJ was the man. But now all of a sudden EJ's not the man no more. Canelo's not the man, right? And remember, these are two guys that were bigger than him, supposed to be bigger, more stronger, more physical. And he had his way with both of them, man. He had his way with both of them. Right? See, look, I baited y'all with the title. Did I bait y'all with the title? Y'all thought I was gonna talk about these herbs, right? Nah, I ain't. Listen, man, I baited y'all with the title. We talking boxing, man. Because when I go live at my session, I'm gonna be doing some editing and other things, and I got to talk about 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent's got your favorite rappers looking crazy. Got your favorite rappers looking crazy. I'm gonna talk about a news clipping. Something took place in East Harlem. The Lobby Boys, not the Lobby Boys, the rappers, but I want to talk about that when I do my session. Not too long, all right? But this is about Bud Crawford, man, and my content that I put out, man. Right? Let's go over here to the page. Right? We got some fire literature out, man. Smash the like button, likes are free. Put $1 in the cash app. $1, man. It's Friday, man. Y'all can't put $1 in my cash app, man. $1, man. All it takes is $1. $1 in the day, dollar in the dream. $1 in the cash app, y'all. All right. There you go, right there. It's $1. $1 is all it takes, right? Now my team and myself, we are getting so creative with this, right? Now first I'm gonna go over. I think I follow Buddy on this page. Um, Shout out to the Juggernaut. He got Amani ready. Amani's fighting in a quick tournament this weekend. He got some rounds in last night to get ready. I see he's all checked in at the hotel and all that. Shout out to Amani. But this is my take on Bud Crawford. Uh, Quick read, right? Because it's cool when they do it, right? So, Shanewz Boxing LLC, the news, appreciate greatness. Stop moving the goalposts. That's basically what I was just talking about. They moving the goalposts now, man. Terrence Bud Crawford's retirement has the boxing world emotional, questioning a resume that stood untouched. Yes, untouched. He retired undefeated for years, sparked by salty commentary and selective memory. Yes, it has. But history does not lie. This is the same Bud Crawford whose resume was questioned by Earl Spence. So we talked about, man. Earl questioned this, so now you guys are so comfortable questioning it, right? Right before he mollywopped him and settled that conversation in the ring. Now suddenly the narrative is he never fought nobody. Sean Porter wasn't nobody. Earl Spence wasn't nobody. And somehow the fighters they beat were elite. Remember that? See? Look. It's cool when they do it. Contact, man. We talking boxing, man. Smash the like button, man. Put $1 in the cash app, man. See, a lot of y'all trying to follow that too now, right? $1 a day, man. But Earl Spence was a conqueror. He beat Earl Spence. Sean Porter, a conqueror, right? But now, since he's retired, a lot of these guys that he beat, I guess they beat nobodies too, or they were nobodies. We got to make it make sense. Stop moving the goalposts. That's boxing. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If Bud had losses on his record, look, that's my picture with him too. If Bud had losses on his record, see, that's how I used that. I hooked that up real cool, right? The story would be easy, career over. But because he does not lose, because he did it his way, it has exposed the jealous fans and the agenda-driven commentary. This is a fighter who wanted Manny Pacquiao. Remember I talked about that. Keith Thurman. The opportunities didn't materialize. Remember, Bob Arum did not want, because Bob knew Bud Crawford would have destroyed Manny Pacquiao. Destroyed him. Right? And Bob did not want to see that happen to Manny Pacquiao. Right? He did not want to see that happen. So he did not get that fight. So the opportunities did not materialize. Not out of fear, but because of business, timing, and politics. That's what I just broke down, right? Now, it's cool when these guys do this. Right? I watch this. Some of you guys are watching some of these guys right now. This is what they do. They write their monologues, right? That's what they call it. Monologue. I'm speaking from my monologue, right? And when Bud finally got his moment on the biggest stage, he didn't just win, he dominated, right? Earl Spence dominated. Canelo Alvarez, y'all not gonna say he dominated because it's Canelo. But the man put on a clinic. A clinic. At some point, the sport has to stop rewriting history and start appreciating greatness. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't hype. This was legacy. The news by yours truly, Sha, S-H-A. How is the content looking now, right? It's cool when they do it, right? Shout out to this guy right here, Philadelphia in the building. There goes Big Thomas. Salute. Right? 2 comments, only 6 likes on that literature. Great post, though. It doesn't matter. It's cool when they, but this one right here, by far, is my favorite. And look, the numbers are showing it 47. Shout out to my cousin James Jr. who reposted it. But look, when I seen Buddy posted this, took this picture and I said, please hook this up for me. I remember this. I remember this, right? James McGirt, right? James McGirt. Look how they hooked it up. Look at my article they did, right? Look at my article. Right here it is. Oh man. Shanewz Boxing LLC, man. Source check, right? Put some respect on it, man. Don't look, Team Jones, man. Team Jones has been the wave. 49. Now look, this is how I expose the boxing community, right? Shout out to my cousin, James Jr., Buddy's son, right? I tagged him in it and he pasted it. He shared it as well. Close to 50 likes, right? Well, they do know this is my work because the headline. But a lot of times, and the stamp, of course, right? But a lot of times, and this is the set tripping segment, right? These guys are supposed to be fans. They're supposed to be fans, and they sit around, they organize boxing live streams. But yet, how are you a fan of something, but you're jealous of the people that do it? A lot of guys were jealous of me for being media or covering boxing and telling fighters stories. And that's what you attempt to do on the internet. But you do it, to me, very weak, bland. Because how can you tell somebody's story and you don't go to their home? You don't go to no gyms. You don't go to no fights. But you want to sit online and tell their story. You know, you're a gossiper. You're a gossiper. But back to the literature at hand, right? James is Buddy McGirt. Let's stop playing dumb and clean the timeline up. Visual proof. Those who need receipts. A young Buddy McGirt, already a PAL champion, being instructed by legendary coach Gene. I always get his last name wrong. Please forgive me. Rest in peace to the great, right? Man Echo. Maneko. Gene Maneko. Hopefully I said that right, Mr. Maneko. This isn't theory. This is the foundation. This is where the IQ was built. So these are teachers right here, Mr. Maneko. When they say James, they're talking about Buddy McGirt, Hall of Fame fighter. Yes, Hall of Fame fighter. Elite level trainer. Real boxing intelligence. No gimmicks. No gimmicks. Different names floating around. Same mastermind in the corner. Buddy McGirt isn't internet boxing. He's a championship structure, defensive discipline, mid-fight adjustments that actually matter. The type of trainer who fixes problems between rounds, not after losses. Remember that was big. I always spoke about that when I said, man, that guy's dumb. He didn't make no adjustments. Charlo lost off a jab. Remember that? Do the EJ. I'm like, yo, man, how you ain't making the adjustments? But yet this guy was put up on a pedestal. His fight is fighting tonight. Alicia Bumgarner. She's a IG model now, man. She's out there doing all kind of MVP promotions. She's doing a lot of goofy shit, man. She's selling her brand. She's selling her brand, man. I dig it, right? If you ever wondered, right? If you ever wondered why a fighter suddenly looks calmer, sharper, harder to hit, that's McGirt's work. We just watched that with Frank Martin. Frank Martin looked fabulous. Like Jim Carrey said, fabulous, right? Frank Martin looked fabulous, man. Shout out to Frank the Ghost Martin. Wonder what's next. Big 2026, right? 2026 should be a big year for him. But no confusion, no narratives, no remix in history. James equals Buddy McGirt. Stamp certified. Source approved. Content, right? Growth over gimmicks. How's the content looking though, y'all? Five in the building. Five in the building. Right? Motion. Yes, Malik. Motion. At its highest. At its highest. Stamped and certified, man. All over the game. Now I sent Malik something. I'm going to go to that. Malik, did you get what I sent you or your boy? We're talking boxing. We need answers, right? Look at your boy. Look at your boy. What's going on with him? Right? What's going on with him, Malik? I sent you something, right? What's going on with your boy, Malik? Look at him. Here he is. Yo, Malik, what's going on with your boy? Right? No Diddy. What's going on with your boy, Malik? What's going on with your boy? There he is. We talking boxing. I sent this to you, Malik. You didn't comment back. I'm glad you're in the chat. What's going on? I'm doing a boxing live right now. I sent this to you. Yes, cooking sessions, CW. Salute. I sent this to you, Malik. What's going on with your boy? It's starting to look like I am the Oracle. What's going on with your boy there, Malik? You know, I was waiting for a response there. I'm glad you're over here. And December 26th, we got to get you on the panel as well. CW requested you for the Shakur Stevens and Teofimo Lopez open panel. Well, it's not an open panel. It's invite only. Yes, AB is bugging. But AB is not bugging. AB is being AB. AB is crying out for attention. So we are going to give him some attention. This nigga, yes, nigga. He's a nigga, right? This nigga is bugging. But this is what YouTube boxing likes. This is what the internet likes. This is what the internet respects. And when a brother like me, a teacher, because I'm a teacher, man, master teacher, used to point out the weirdo, drug addict, drug fiend tendencies of these motherfuckers, I was mad. I was a hater. I was jealous. I was all these things. But yet, these crackheads are still doing crackhead activities. Right? Cam violated this nigga, called him a crackhead, a junkie, and it was cool, but it was disrespectful. But Cam did it, so it was okay. And now we see this guy still, out there. Does he need help? Well, he get help. But what was this about? What was this about, man? He said, can we talk about the fight night 2? Right? Now, we're talking about this, Malik. You ain't coming over here switching the narrative. I control the narratives over here, baby. I've been controlling narratives. But what is up with this weirdo, man? Is he going to the Diddy function? Did he go to the Diddy function, man? What is this about? Where is he coming from? What was he doing? Was he greased up to get greased up? What door was he coming out of? We all heard about the doors, right? The doors. If you go through this door right here, you go through that door, you go through that door, right? Was this the PBC door? Because the PBC door is the entertainer's door, man. Al Heyman was in the entertainment business, man. Candy girl, oh my word. I need Malik want to leave, man. Damn, all right, Malik. Hopefully you pull back up December 26th. The panel is open for you. Do have the invite. Candy girl, oh my word. Need your love every day. Yeah, I think, he's crying out for help, man. CW, you're laughing at me, man. Is this entertaining? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? It's content, man. Now, when these weirdo niggas come on here and do this type of shit, it's cool, right? It's cool, man. It's definitely cool. But that was AB, man, crying out for help. Look at him. Look at him. And look, this is EJ's boy right here. These niggas, respectfully, you niggas is all suspect. EJ's boy, D. Edwards, that's EJ's man. He said, man, get your freaky ass on, boy. 10 likes on that. Freaky ass on. Hey, that ain't freaky. What's freaky about this nigga posting himself like this? No. A lot of you niggas been to them parties, nigga. You can't hide that shit no more, man. Joanne in the building, man. How are you doing? Joanne is one of my moderators. I'm at the desk, Joanne. So you know the weirdos ain't pulling up, man. Joanne be getting them up out of here. When I be in my truck, or I be in equipment, man, they want to pull up. They ain't gonna pull up now, Joanne. Cause I'm at the desk. I can pull up receipts. They see my accolades, right? This is the boxing live stream, y'all. This is the boxing live stream. So I want to get to some boxing content, right? We're going to keep it with the boxing content. This is the boxing live stream, right? Oh, I'm great, Joanne. I'm glad it's Friday. I am going to sleep in tonight, right? The first day off in 7 days, man. 12 years a slave, man. 12 years a slave, man. Right? AB needs help. Exactly, Corey. He's a fucking... He's out there, man. If my daughter was here right now, she'd say, he's looking for the man booty. Looks like he's looking for the man booty. He's looking for the man booty, man. Right, but this is the Boxing Live, right? Jake Paul wins tonight. Nah, Anthony Joshua better knock that nigga out, man. Yo, Anthony Joshua better be about what he said. He better not be selling that shit. Remember what he said at the weigh-in? I ain't playing. Word. He better not play, man. Good thing that fight is free. If you have Netflix, that's a free fight. It should be an entertaining card. Some real fighters are on there, right? I think the prelims is about to start. The prelims is about to start, right? But speaking of real boxing, right? You know, I do real boxing over here, man. This is real boxing right here, man. Right? I want to show you the influence, man. Right? This is the influence. The influence is influence, man. There goes cousin Buddy McGirt. Here goes some of my students, right? The influence is influence, right? This is called sound the alarm.
Hold on. Let me get him. The speed bag came.
It's like a scared on the line. Yo, there was fun that they making like $80 million apiece. Look at him.
Playing the drums.
Post your influence.
Playing the drums. Sir.
That young boy right there. Why are you up right there, man?
Yeah.
That young boy right there.
Sound the alarm. Yeah.
Look at this little boy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
That's the influence. Yes, sir. Sounding the alarm. Good job.
Yeah. Why are you up? Look at him, right? He don't look like much, right? Yeah. He didn't look like much. Yeah. You run down on him and get a treat. He'll bust you and break your whole shit up, right? He didn't look like much. It's like my young boy.
Look at him.
Look at him. Look
at
the moves, baby.
Look at him.
Look at the moves, baby.
Look at him. Got the footwork. Look at him. Moving around. Look at him. Thank you,
Now,
Melina. Appreciate that.
And so
look at the footwork
right there.
Show the footwork, Sebastian. Nice.
Can't you do that right there, man?
Yes, nice footwork, Sebastian. Show the footwork.
Yeah, do that right there.
Yeah.
Just sit online and talk this boxing all day, every day. He can't even get in the ring and move around for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at him. Head move.
Yeah.
Showbiz. Shout out to Showbiz. Showbiz hits the bag. Look at him. That's young Sebastian.
See if I got.
Banger.
Look at.
Man, oh man.
This right here is
No.
No, you didn't see my. You didn't see this like
Yeah,
this.
I
You didn't
served
see
Joe
this like
Diddy at
this. You seen it here, like this. Here. Here, everything's protected. Here.
again.
Here we go. Working, y'all. Here.
No,
Yeah.
no. Put your arm by the rib cage. Slant yourself.
And we gonna give y'all
Slant
if they
yourself.
liking us, they liking us.
Slant yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. So
Yo,
look,
Joe, what? Yo, look.
chin
I'm
down.
gonna bring something
Chin
down for
down.
y'all now, right?
See, I'm here like this.
Look at Joe's
I'm here like
stance,
this.
right? I had the same stance, right? I had the same stance, but I let Joe rock, right? Joe was a much shorter fighter than me, right? Where Joe wanted me to position my hands to be like him, I am not guarding my face, right? But I let him rock because it's the Joe Dini segment. I created a star. But if you watch my structure and my posture, I was in his stance for my frame. But see, that is his frame. He is a much smaller, shorter fighter. But he wanted my hands to be low. My head would have got tagged. Right? But how's the content looking? Right? Shout out to Joe D. You see how I be incorporating new shit? Then this is boxing, y'all. Now in the building. I should have $9. I'm about to check my cash app, man. Everybody should have donated $1. I should have $9 in the cash app, y'all. $1 a day, man, is all it takes. I should have $9 in the cash app, man. We don't ask for much. $1. $1. I'm gonna check my cash app now. I need $9, right? There's 9 of y'all in here. It should be $9 in the cash app. We about to look right now. Oh my God, you guys are the worst. Where are the dollars? All right, I'm gonna give y'all. Look. If I got 9 likes, or it's 10 now. It's 10. I should have $10 in the cash app, man. I have none. I'm gonna check my likes. I better have 10 likes, man. Likes are free. Okay. All right. You guys are doing decent. We have 7 likes. We have 7 likes, but we need $10, man. We should have had $10. Everybody should have gave their dollar, man. Everybody should have gave their dollar. This is good content too, man. Not for nothing, man. But yes, Joe Dini. Watch Joe Dini's posture and watch mine one more time.
Yeah.
My chin is here.
Chin tuck.
Right here, see?
All right, yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Boom.
Yeah.
Then you go down
Boom.
Yeah.
to the body.
Yeah.
Come up.
All right.
Over.
We're gonna work that, y'all. Look. Y'all see that? We're gonna work that.
No,
No.
you didn't see my. You didn't
I
see
know how
this
to
like
do it
this.
with them now.
You didn't see this like this.
Go.
You seen it here, like this. Here. Here,
Yeah, now
everything's
watch now.
protected. Here.
I'm gonna do that. Look. I'm gonna do it. Watch how I break it down.
There we
See,
go.
look.
Working, y'all.
Look.
Here.
No,
Yeah.
no. Put your arm by the rib cage. Slant yourself.
And we gonna get y'all if they liking us, they
Yeah,
liking us.
look.
Slant yourself.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
So
you want my hands low.
go ahead.
Now you want my
Chin
hands low.
down.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, I'm here like
Yo,
this.
appreciate that gift.
I'm here like
Thank you,
this.
man.
Yeah.
My chin is here.
Chin
Thank you
tuck.
so
Right
much,
here,
bro.
see?
All right, yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Right
Shout
here.
out to Gumbo.
Then you go down
Gumbo done
to the
gave
body.
$2, man. So Gumbo
Come
looked
up.
out for 2 of y'all, man.
Over.
Appreciate you,
We're
Gumbo.
gonna work that, y'all. Look. Y'all see that? We're
Gumbo
gonna work that.
No.
Gumbo is Team Shot New
No,
Pop.
you didn't see my.
So
You
Gumbo,
didn't see
what I
this
need
like
from
this.
you, right? I hopefully you are out there safe on the road. I need you to send me the merchandise pictures. Because if you see how I'm rocking and rolling, when I drop the new commercial for the commercial, right? Or the actual new videos with the AI editing and all that, with the merchandise, these guys are gonna be sick. Because Gumbo has a one-on-one piece. I want to show the one-on-one piece because those are limited edition. Gumbo has a Gumbo Sauce zip up hoodie. They're going for $250. If you want one like Gumbo, it's $250. It's customized. It's customized. They're $250, right? And you got to be official. If you're not official, you can't get one like Gumbo, because this is $1 million brand. If you hit me up behind the scenes, you be like, "Yo, man, let me get one of those," and you're not honorable, or I feel like you don't deserve it, you just get a regular one, and it's 150. But if you want one like Gumbo Sauce is Team Shanewz Boxing, right? You can't get those, man. You can get a regular one that I make, but if you have anyone like my man CW or Gumbo that has your actual name on it, that means you have the stamp of approval. Nobody else will ever had that. Nobody. Nobody. Unless you sell it to them. And that's on you. And that's on you, man. But yes, this is the content, right? Right? You see, look, in the trenches. Shout out to Joe Dini. That's a new segment I just started. The Joe Dini Chronicle breakdowns, right? People like that. It's real funny.
Hold on. Let me get
Those
him.
are funny, man. No, right? Look. Shout out to Showbiz, man. I was getting my Showbiz on right here, y'all. Now I gotta be ready for these niggas jump up. They jump out the bushes, man. Put them right back in there. Look, I'm gonna put them right back in the bushes, Gumbo. In case they think big sources boxing, man. Right? This is boxing, y'all. Hit the like button, man. That paint right there, y'all see that paint? Man. Yeah, that hook will sit you down right there. Yeah, that hook will sit you down, nigga. Yeah, you won't even see it coming, man. Yeah, like my man CW would say, I set that up and lay you the fuck out, nigga. I'll play with you. They be like, yeah, don't play with your food. I'll play with you. I'll line you up with a couple of jabs, and you won't even see that shit coming, man. Content, though, man. How's the content looking, y'all? We just having a little bit of fun on this Friday. We just having this fun.
Now, it's 180,000.
Yes.
The monthly rent on the old lease. That was
damn. Chill. So he cut it short right there. He owes 180K. I'm gonna talk about that later, man. I'm gonna keep that off of the box. But 50 got these boys looking bad, man. All the jewelry fronting and all that, man. And they not on top of their bills. That's a bad look, man. But Gumbo, thank you for the $2. The rest of y'all, man, look, Gumbo covered 2 of y'all, man. $1, man. $1. Oh man, look, it's the Team Shanewz guy. Shout out to CW with the $5 cash app, man. So now that's 7. Look, 7 of you suckers are covered by the guys, man. The Team Shanewz boxing guys. They covered 7 of y'all, man. See how they do it? We have a real team over here, man. A real organization, a winning organization. CW Thumbnails with the $5 donation, man. Appreciate you, CW Thumbnails, right? Let's go to CW Thumbnails work real quick, man. CW Thumbnails. I think I used your thumbnail on the what's the name, CW? One of the Achilles ones is the artwork for this. I believe it's the artwork. Right? Shout out to CW Thumbnails, man. But December 26th, we will be having a CW thumbnail live stream, right? And that live stream will be Gumbo, NYT, WCS, and Malik. Right? No weirdos allowed. I don't do the weirdos, man. I don't want your fellowship. Right? You didn't want to fuck with me, right? So stay over there in the bushes, right? Just do what you do. Come out the bushes, create fake pages, do your bushes activity, right? 10 in the building. We got 10 of y'all in here. But salute to CW thumbnails, right? Look, this is CW thumbnails. Look, I'll be putting out the literature all over. So they not ignoring it no more. Look, the fire right here. Right? Shout out to my homegirl. Look, sharing is caring. Right? Look, sharing is caring, right? Big controlling the narratives, right? We create our own narratives over here. Right here, CW thumbnails, the Jealous Fan Zone. The Jealous Fan Zone. This is a lot of y'all in the bushes. Look at his face, man. That CW, we got them going on in the wee hours of the morning because they know they're weirdos. They know they've been weirdos. Here they go. More CW thumbnails right here. That's the WBO belts. They all in the bushes. Look, all in the bushes. Look at them. That's all of them. Hiding in the bushes. That's where they got to stay, though. They got to stay in the bushes because they've been content weirdos. Look at this guy right here, right? Look, box of content for you. It's always good to have the receipts. See, this is a receipt. This is the same guy that's on here bashing Bud. But look how he got his arm on Bud, right? Look, he's so happy right here, right? Yeah, that's why you keep the receipts, y'all. Look, you keep the receipts. Like, damn, look at Oscar, man. He was a fan. He was a fan. He was one of Bud's peers. Fan, look at him. And these is all Terrence's belts. But now Terrence didn't fight nobody. Look, see how these niggas switch up, man? Weirdo tendencies, man. And they get mad at me when I point these things out. But look at him. He's happy. Look at his smile. He's leaning on Bud. Man, he switched up quick. Look. That's why you keep the receipts, man. Look, you see, you keep the Oscar De La Hoya saying Bud Crawford only fought 2 good fighters. He said he only fought 2 good fighters. But did he have that energy right here? Look. I think this is around the time he was trying to sign Bud. Maybe Bud needs to come out and speak on that. Because do y'all remember that? They wanted him to go to Golden Boy. Oscar wanted to sign him. But he only fought 2 good fighters, y'all. See how I keep the receipts, man? This is a boxing live stream, y'all. I'm gonna be coming back on later, y'all. This is a boxing live stream. Look, fire thumbnails. 50, you are killing them, Curtis. You are cold. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one. 50 cents. You're a mean one. I like 50, man. You know why? Because 50 be exposing you niggas, man. I know a lot of y'all be like, yo, he's doing it to the black man. Fuck that, man. He's doing it to niggas, man. Fuck these niggas, man. Word, man. He's doing it to niggas that are out here fucking poisoning the youth. They're poisoning the youth, man. Fuck them, man. Word, I do too, Joanne. Part of my language. These niggas is poison. When I come back on later, that's when my live's going to be on. Because there was a major drug arrest in Harlem, in the Howard Johnson homes. These niggas wanted to be the lobby boys because these niggas is the lobby boys. But they're doing it in real life. Taking over project buildings in the lobby, selling drugs and doing all this shit. They just got locked up. A lot of these dudes is going to be in the feds for many years. But they want to be lobby boys, man. Right? That's what my live's going to be about later. In about a couple hours. Right? But yeah, 50's exposing these guys, man. We touched on Kaz tonight. I'm just trying to get to some more of my CW thumbnails. CW does great work. Here's some of them right here. Now, if you want his services, you have to reach out to me. He's Team Shanewz Boxing. I could broker a deal for you. If you would like his services, and some of you guys need it, look at these thumbnails, man. CW thumbnails. If you need his thumbnails, holler at me. I could broker a deal for you. But I'm Mr. 15%. You will not get my brother's services unless I get my 15% fee. If I don't get my 15% fee, go kick rocks. It's the business. Or you can get with some of these bum ass niggas that sit online. You know, these niggas that sit online gossiping. Go get with them, man. Because their shit is trash. Their shit is trash. But that is CW thumbnails. Great work, CW, as always. Thank you. All right. Um, you're a mean one, Curtis Jackson. Yeah, Curtis is exposing them niggas. And look how Jim responded. Right? I'm gonna show you Jim's response. And the dumb niggas was like, "Yo, Jim is rolling." No, he's not. Jim is out here looking crazy. Yo, listen. If I owe money, right, and the landlord is exposing my business, he said Bumpy did charge 15%. No, Bumpy said 20%. He said, if you take 20%, I don't have no interest. I don't make no what's name. Bumpy was my grandfather, man. Bumpy Johnson, man. You ain't know that, huh? I'm cut from that cloth. Bumpy. Ellsworth Bumpy. Bumpy Johnson. That's why I be calling my boy that at work. You ever hear me say that, Corey? I be like, yo, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, man. Bumpy went at it with the mob, man. Over the numbers. If you know, you know. Hoodlum is based on a true story, man. Hoodlum. That is my grandmother, the queen. Look. Ask any of these niggas that's official about my family from Columbia Street and Huntington Station, how we ran it. It's ask. You know, a lot of these niggas been jealous fans of mine, man. Cause I am royalty, right? I am royalty. A lot of these niggas, right? These niggas know, man. See, I'm just a humble guy, right? But if I was like on some dictator shit and I was a cartoon character, I will front on you niggas. Really front on you niggas. And be a cartoon character. But I'm not like that, man. But if they know, man. I'm cut from that cloth. Right? But God has me on a different path. Right? God has me on a different path. Right? But look, this is how Jim responded, right? This was Jim Jones' response, man. After 50 exposed him. Well, 50, the landlord kind of exposed him, right? But this was his response, right? Typical nigga shit, right? Typical nigga shit, right? Look, typical nigga shit, right? He's in the car. Man, that's a lot of expensive jewelry on. Look, the album dropping of the year, Boss Talk, right? You see, look, they're killing him in the comments, man. Big Reddy said shit corny. Yo, Big Reddy said shit is corny. And that shit got 100. Oh my God. Man. Yo. That shit got 116 likes. Yo, they're killing him, man. Oh my God. Yo, they're killing this guy, man. Yo, they're killing this guy. Yo, they're killing this guy, man. He said this shit is corny. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing, yo. Oh God. Y'all almost choked, man. I didn't even see that. That's how he responded though, man. And then this is a new post. I haven't checked this one out, man. Yes, he's fronting. He's at his spot. You hear Big Brown? Big Brown, what up? Big Brown. Big Brown. Yo, Brown is the beast, man. Y'all hear my man? Look at him. Y'all hear him? Gumbo, CW, whoever else is here. You hear my man? I will put him on camera. Brownie's head got all big. Big Brown. Big Brown was sounding the alarm. That's Big Brown out there, man. Big Brown don't play them games, man. Big Brown is an American bully. That's my guy. R.I.P. to Zeus. Big Brown. That's Big Brown, man. Big Brown gets down. He still can't fuck with Daffy, man. Daffy be whooping his ass, man. See, y'all was sleeping. I told you. Daffy is a fighter, man. Because when we first got Daffy, I remember, right? I took pride in Daffy. I take pride in all my dogs. But Daffy was a shelter rescue. She had no confidence. She used to run. She was like very timid. So I made her like that. and she's aggressive, but she's controlled aggression. But that was my thing because I was like, she was a broken dog. You wouldn't know that how Daffy carries it. You would not know how she carries it. Clarence McClain in the building. What's going on, man? But yeah, she has a lot of confidence now. A lot of confidence. But she be fucking Brownie up. Brownie can't fuck with her, man. But I love Brownie none to death. He's a big goofball. But you see, Brownie get active. Y'all heard him roaring in there. He roars. 8 in the building. Put $1. Look. We need another dollar. Couple more dollars. We are at $7 already. Cash at $1. That's all it takes is $1. But that was Jim's response. Jim is throwing on the jewelry. Jim is a cornball to me, man. I tell him that to his face. I'm not one like a lot of these niggas be idol worshipers, scared of these niggas. I'm not scared of none of these niggas, man. Respectfully, because I could fight, man. Like when you can fight and I mean really could fight, like you could defend yourself. Your hands are nice. You carry yourself different. You have a different type of confidence, man. A lot of you niggas that talk this boxing shit, y'all don't have that, man. That's why you feel some type of way. That's why you be on the internet feeling some type of way because you don't have that confidence. Y'all don't have that confidence. Y'all not warriors. You talk about warriors at the highest level. Like I said, the typical dude that sits online and talks boxing can't even pull up to a gym and do what I showed. Do what I showed young Sebastian doing. Getting in the ring and moving around for a round. You niggas can't even move around. Right? But you guys will critique guys at the highest level. Yo, he should have did this. He should have did that. It's easy to say. It's easy to say, man. But yeah, shout out to CW Thumbnails Gumbo. Right? He said, we too old to be fighting. No, we ain't. You're never too old. Listen, you're too old when you're in the grave, Corey. Corey, if you have to defend yourself, Corey, I like your comment. You are too old to be fighting, but you are never too old to protect yourself. You have to be ready. Stay ready. Yes, you're too old to be fighting. But Corey, if somebody and I say this respectfully, if somebody slaps you in your face, what are you going to do, Corey? You're going to say, yo, I am too old to defend myself? Or are you going to be able to defend yourself? Feel free to answer that. Anybody in the comments, feel free to answer that, man. I do not advocate violence. I advocate on my Malcolm X, protection, being ready. Do you want to be a victim? Are you trying to be a victim? Right? That's what I teach in the gym. And I love all my young students, man. I mentor all those guys, man. He said, you never too old to fight. Kings fought to take over kingdoms. Yes. I just stay out the way. Yeah, you stay out the way. Oh, that is correct. But Gumbo, you were spot on right there. You were spot on. Kingdoms were forged, right? And shout out to my man Sub-Zero. Yo, heaven is protected by swords, nigga. Swords, nigga. Kingdoms are protected by guns. Right? Swords and guns, man. He said, you too old to be fighting for no reason. Never old if I'm being disrespected. Facts. Listen, man. I'm going to be 47 years old. God will, I have another 47 years. I guarantee when I'm 60, 70 years old, I will still be touching the bag. You'll still see me doing pull-ups, all of that, man. As long as I have life breathing through my body, I will be ready. I will be ready. Right? Stay ready. Stay ready. See, most of these niggas on here, they're victims. That's why they're drug abusers. They're dying. These niggas is dying, man. You see, yo, I'm about to play my shit right here, man. Hopefully y'all caught this. I broke this shit down the other day, right? With my man Joe Dini. Joe Dini be giving away my secrets, man. I flipped on him. I said, yo, man, stop telling everything, right? Because that's what I'm going to do to one of you niggas, right? One of you so-called street punk niggas that think y'all tough, but y'all know y'all ain't tough. Cause y'all won't dare get active with me in my face. Cause I'm gonna do right here what Joe Dini said. Gumbo, did you catch that? Look, I want you to hear this, Gumbo. I had to tell you. I said, yo, man, shut up, man. I said, yo, shut up. Don't give away the source, right? Listen to the vibes, Gumbo. I said, yo, man, don't give away the source, Joe. Shut up, right? I told Joe Dini, I said, yo, man, be quiet, man. Don't give away the source, right? Pay attention to this, Gumbo, right? That's how I'm gonna do one of these niggas, right? They know that shit. That's why they attempt to disrespect me on the internet. They went dead. They went dead try to disrespect me coming across my path, right? Cause look, Gumbo, I'll do them just like this, Gumbo. I want you to listen to the literature, right? Listen to the literature, Gumbo. Can y'all hear this?
Defense from the master. Get ready to unlock powerful strategies.
Yeah, look. See, I'm ready. My defense is there. Look, see? Go. Right here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Time. All right, that's enough from the master teacher tonight.
Hit somebody in the solar plexus in the street.
Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. Yeah, don't tell me.
Yeah, CW, you in here? Yeah, CW, what did I tell you? I said, yo, man. I said, yo, I ain't hitting niggas in their face or they head. What did I tell you, CW, behind the scenes, right? I said, man, I'm gonna hit one of them niggas with the blow of death, man. I'm gonna hit them niggas with death. They're gonna look at me like what I am, God, nigga. They're gonna see God when I touch them niggas, right? You heard what Joe Dini said? I said, yo, man, shut up, man. Don't let them niggas know. That's right, yo. I'm gonna hit them niggas with the 5 points of death, nigga. They're gonna see God, right? Nigga, I hit you with the death blow, nigga. Yeah, I hit you with the death blow, nigga. Yeah, I've been trained by killers, nigga. I'm gonna hit you with the death blow. You're gonna see your life flash in front of your eyes, nigga. You're gonna see your life flash, nigga. You're gonna be gasping for life, nigga, when I touch you, nigga. When I touch you, nigga. Fuck, I'm playing with you for. You niggas is playing, nigga. Yo, you don't play fight. Yo, you gonna fight for your life, nigga. You gonna see, you gonna see life flash in front of your eye. You gonna be like, yo, that's God. You gonna see your maker, nigga. Yeah, you gonna see your maker. You gonna say, I couldn't breathe. What did you do to me? I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Yo, he hit me. I couldn't breathe. And all you niggas that sit around that's on drugs, oh man, you niggas is an easy target, man. Cause your body already is not functioning properly, man. So you niggas need to be mindful of that. All you niggas that sit online and do drugs and talk real tough, if a nigga hits you that's trained like me with a blow of death, like listen, why do you think, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not advocating violence. Yo, why do you think the police, military dudes, right? When they get into situations with regular citizens, they always fuck niggas up because they're trained where to hit you at and do certain shit. And a lot of you niggas don't take care of yourself. So when you get hit there in a certain organ or something, your body just shuts the fuck down. Now we're gonna talk about that later, Tom. That's my live later. This is I'm on my boxing vibe right now, Tom. I'm gonna get to that later. I seen it. You know, we staying on top of that. He said, "Did you see 50 Cent had an event for Trey Songz? And guess who he had come to the event? Dave East and one of the lobby boys. Yeah, 50's breaking them niggas down. We're gonna talk about that. Listen. Now I want to talk about. They had an event too, man. Nobody was at that shit, man. They doing bad, man. They doing bad, man. They doing bad, man. Yo, Tony Yayo and Lenny Leia Jet Letty about to be the property managers over there. Watch. If 50 purchases that spot, right? If they purchase that spot, right? Jim Jones built up a content facility. The guy already said he owns that shit, man. Jim tried to finesse him. Jim's doing bad business, bro. He's doing bad business, man, and it's out there already. Well, we're gonna talk about that later, man. I'm gonna go get Coach Reed. I got a nice session booked tonight. Right, I got a nice session. I'm gonna do my live stream, the professional setting one. That's why I'm just getting the box and shit out right now. Cause when I go there, that's gonna be the live stream tonight. 50 strategically exposing these niggas, breaking them down, got them looking real funny, man. He said, "Okay, family coach, you be on this time stamps in real life." Yes, but I was just showing, Joe Dini was breaking down the blows of death, man. He was breaking down the blows of death, man. He was like, if you hit him right there, that's a blow of death. I was telling my man CW that shit. I said, one of these niggas jump in there with me, I'm gonna hit him with a blow of death. They gonna see God, nigga. I ain't gonna bust them in their head. I'm gonna hit them in their body somewhere, and then their organs are gonna shut down, right? The spine rattler. I'm gonna hit them with a scorpion strike. They say like when a scorpion hits you, he paralyzes you. I'm gonna hit them niggas somewhere in their leg. Their leg is gonna get numb. They ain't gonna be able to move, man. They ain't gonna be able to move. CW and Gumbo. I'm gonna do them niggas like, y'all ever watch that's my scene. Coach Dennis was talking about that last night, right? I was like, we was talking about He Got Game. Remember in He Got Game? When Denzel hit my man, Denzel caught that nigga in his throat, man. Right? Denzel hit him in his throat, y'all. Content, man. But CW and Gumbo, thank you for y'all donations, man. Y'all see where it's going to. How's the content looking, y'all? Look at this content. See, when brothers donate to my channel, into the organization, into the Shanewz Box LLC, it goes right back into the content, man. Look at these thumbnails, man. Look at this artwork right here. Look, this right here. This is great. The headbanger. That's the picture right there. Look, that's the actual picture. And look how I flipped it. See? Look how I flipped it. That's the original picture. But you can't tell. Now it looks like my article was the original article. This is what your investments is getting now, man. This is what the investments is getting, man. So salute to you guys for the donations. And look, we're at 52 likes now on that. We are at 52. That's the original picture right there. Look. Can't tell the difference, right? Put it in the comment section. Can y'all tell the difference? This is the original picture. Now, how I formatted that in my article, look. You can't even tell the difference. Look, you can't even tell the difference. Can't even tell the difference, man. The documentary is coming too, man. The documentary is coming, man. But that's where the donations go, man. I'm not taking your money and going to buy drugs. I'm not getting high. I'm not running to the liquor store. I'm not getting a 12-pack of beers, coming on here falling asleep. Nah, man. It's going into the company, man. It's going into the content, man. We are delivering the goods and services, man. Yes, Jake Shuttlesworth, right? Yo, Jake was a bad man. He broke my man down. My man tried to put his hands on him, man. He broke that nigga down real quick, man. Hit that nigga right in his throat. That nigga couldn't breathe. Tom, he got lightheaded. Man. See that, look, that's what the police learn, man. The police and military niggas, they learn all that type of shit, man. Fighters do too, man. We teach that too, man. I just don't broadcast it, man. Ask any of my victims, right? And any niggas that tried me, right? That ever attempted to try me. If my man NYT was in here, he's probably working. NYT will tell you how blah blah used to break niggas down. Yo, shout out to Keith Murray. I'll break them down like an organic compound. I'll break them down, man. Them niggas is gonna feel some pain. Yeah, the headbang. Yo, you know that was listen. K Solo used to box, man. Yo, K Solo was a fighter, man. He was paying homage to Buddy, man. The headbanger. What the headbanger? What the headbanger? K Solo's hands is nice too. K Solo used to, cause he probably still can fight, cause once a fighter, always a fighter. He's just an older guy now. But K Solo's, yo, look him up, man. Yo, K Solo shits was sharp, man. I think, matter of fact, K Solo might have won the Golden Gloves or the Metros. He won something, man. And then he got locked up, man. He got locked up. But K Solo probably would have been a pro, man. I don't know about a world champ, but you never know, man. He would have been pro, man. K Solo's hands was nice, man. K Solo could fight. Look him up, man. He was a good fighter. But if y'all know, if y'all from around the way, y'all know, yo, my cousin Buddy McGirt was that guy, man. Very well respected out here, man. See, one thing about the streets, the real street niggas, the real tough niggas, right? The goons and however y'all want to call them, not the crash dummy online goons with no motion. I'm talking about the real underground, underworld niggas. Yo, they respect fighters, nigga. That shit goes hand to hand, man. Them niggas, yo, listen, the real hitters, if you know what I'm talking about, yo, they respect niggas that can get busy with their hands, man. They respect it, man. He says, I remember K Solo had that beef with DMX back in the day. Those were he beat DMX up, man. Rest in peace to X. Yo, K Solo beat that nigga up. K Solo could fight, man. Yo, listen, K Solo could fight. DMX did him in rap, but when they had a physical altercation, man, K Solo put hands on that nigga, man. K Solo could fight, man. Yo, you know who else could fight? Tom? Yo, the guard Rakim. Yo, ask about Rakim. Yo, Rakim could fight, man. He had a knuckle check. Yo, you know who else could? Yo, a lot of Long Island rappers could fight, right? Yo, you know who else could fight? Niggas don't talk about that. Yo, ask about De La Soul. Ask about De La Soul. Yo, them brothers could fight, man. A lot of Long Island rappers was nice with their hands, man. They was getting busy, Tom. They was getting busy. But yeah, Rakim had an ill knuckle check, man. The guard out of wine dance. Yo, when I used to do my when I used to do the Instacart, and I used to go to the shop right over there in Bayshore, down by the expressway, the Sharad Highway, and I used to see my man in there, Rakim's neighbor. He used to go crazy. Yeah, he used to go crazy, right? Yeah, he grew up with Rakim over there on Washington Ave and wine dance. And he's because I'd be doing the box and shit. And he used to whenever I would come in there, yeah, right. Yeah, he's from that era. So he used to have on his jewels, right? He's one of the old guards. So he rocks his jewelry. And I remember one day I came in there with my gloves on, because look, I got some gems too, right? So I had on my gloves. And he had to tell me about Rakim and Rakim's hands and shit, right? We was just kicking it. It's on one of my lives because I was live that day doing the Instacart. And me and him was talking about that shit on the Instacart. Or I was doing Instacart in the store. And he was telling me about Rakim beating niggas up and shit. He said, yeah, I heard Rakim could definitely fight. It's cool with the original 50 Cent. Yeah, that was his boy. The real stick-up kid, 50 Cent. Yeah. Speaking of 50, 50 Cent can fight too, man. 50 was in the Golden Gloves. 50 got hands. See, a lot of these niggas can't fight, bro. A lot of these tough niggas that talk that tough shit, they can't fight, man. They cannot. They don't know how to throw their joints, man. They don't know how to throw their joints, man. He said, I believe Eric B was cool with the original. Yeah. Yeah. You know, Eric B be covering fights, man. Eric B used to get a lot of credentials with the PBC. He probably still does. He used to be at all the fights. A lot of the entertainers, man. That's who the PBC used to give like their media credentials, all their credentials to like the music people. I remember Eric B. I think I got some type of footage with Eric B at a PBC event at the Barclays and shit. That's a fact, man. He said 50 Cent because on the back of that Paid in Full album, they had some heavy hitters on the back of the album cover. Yeah. You know the streets back in the day. Not now. I wouldn't say now. Nowadays the hip hop game is infiltrated. But back in the day, yeah, the streets was definitely heavy. Cause you got to remember back in the day, right? And you know this time, the rappers were emulating the street niggas. They were emulating the street niggas. The Supreme Teams, the whatever section you in, right? The rappers were trying to dress like the drug dealers, right? Audi 5000. Those drug dealers was driving those shits. BMWs and all that. This was the drug dealers was driving. The niggas getting real money. And the rappers wanted to be like those guys. They tell you themselves, man. They tell you themselves. Like my cousin Nas. Nas will tell you. All right? They wanted to be like those guys. Look at Nas' song, looking out of my project window, right? Black Just from the Supreme Team, who was cool with 50 Cent, and I believe he got 50 Cent into boxing. Yes, rest in peace to Black Just. Yes. Supreme Team. They was getting a lot of money. What's the name is home too right now, man. He's home. Prince. Gerald Miller, right? Supreme was the businessman and Prince was the killer. Man, that was the bars, right? Lord forgive me. Oh, time ain't over and over again, right? Yo, they was mad at 50, man. Yo, 50 was just reliving what it was, man. They ain't like that, man. 50 was the ghetto Quran. Man, Tom, you got it. Look. Tom, this is supposed to be about boxing, man. We ain't gonna go there, man. We ain't gonna go there, man. He said, facts, coach. What do you think these rappers got? Yeah, all of that, man. All of that, man. Now, you want to hear something funny, right? A lot of these niggas, right? They never got money, right? A lot of the rap niggas, man. That's why a lot of the rap niggas, in respect, they're corny. They're characters, right? Niggas that got money, that was like really in the streets, they put it in. If you always notice, they carry it different. Rappers, right? And I remember this shit because like I know a lot of niggas that rap, and I'm like, yo, these niggas is. Yeah, they used to get mad, Tom, because I used to be like, man, that nigga CB4, man. He's MC Gusto, man. He ain't sell no drugs, right? Yeah, he wasn't getting no money, right? I'm gonna tell you, a lot of the New York rappers, they wasn't getting the money. That's why they was trying to get deals. The down south niggas, like Master P and them niggas, they was getting money. And they got into the game. That's how, like, they was the real hustlers. A lot of up north rappers, them niggas was trying to get a record deal and all that. So they wasn't, look, when the street niggas really tried to start getting into the rap game, that's when they was getting blackballed. If you know, you know, right? Look, Tom made this live go somewhere else now, man. It's all good, though. If you know, you know, man. Like, niggas wasn't really getting no money, man. That's why a lot of these niggas be broke, man. Because once the record label started shutting it down and wasn't cutting those checks like that, most of the rappers, they wasn't really living their raps. You know, they wasn't living their raps, man. They wasn't living their raps, man. Facts, man. These are the facts. Yo, facts. Hold on, let me get something to drink, man. I wonder if my phone came, man. I need my phone, man. I think we're gonna eat out tonight, man. I might do a big Chinese order or something, y'all. What y'all think? Put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments, man. I wish my phone might have came, man. That's why it might have been why Brownie was barking. Let me go check real quick, y'all. I'm gonna run outside, y'all. See, y'all let them out already. They went out. I'm gonna take Rena Baskin and Robbins, right? We about to run it up tonight, man. Let me go check. I need my other phone screen is cracked. So you calling that 347 number? Nah, y'all, my shit ain't here, man. It'll definitely be here tomorrow. I thought they was gonna expedite it, but they said fuck you. Yo, CB4, man. These guys be MC Gusto, man. All right, listen. Shout out to Tom. Tom changed the code a little bit in here. Whatever y'all want to talk about, put it in the comments, man. This is Freestyle Friday now, man. I got about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get Reen early tonight, man. I'm gonna go get Reen early, man. Put it in the comments what y'all want to freestyle about. We here. Yo, AJ, you better knock this nigga out tonight, man. Don't go in there and play with that nigga. Because listen, if AJ goes in there and lets this dude get off on him, it's gonna be a bad look for the boxing culture. It's gonna be a bad look, man. Yeah, heavyweight, man. This guy has no business even thinking he could play with you. Real talk. Now, yeah, Jake Paul has been getting better, but AJ, you are a former heavyweight champion. You are somebody that, yo, Francis Ngannou was the gladiator warrior. Yo, you flatlined him, bro. You flatlined him. If you don't flatline, Jake Paul, it's a damn shame, man. It's a shame, man. What y'all think about that, man? Put it in the comment section, man. They making, yo, I seen a report where they making over 100. They said like over 180 something million right? So the split is like 50-50. Yo, it was some crazy shit. I should have, I smell. Let me see if I still got it. I should have reposted this shit, man. But I be so lackadaisical sometimes, right? That's why I like my team, man. When certain people send me stuff, it really sticks with me more. It sticks with me. Man, see that Buddy McGirt post is going up. People are reposting it, right? That's good work, man. Good boxing work. Who's this? Oh man. Daryl Wolf reposted it. See? People are reposting it, man. That's all it takes, man. Remember, CW, I was telling you, man. I was like, yo, these dudes that sit online and talk boxing, they don't support nothing. They don't support nothing, man. The free thing, look, he said, I'm doing Thai food tonight, coach, with some old co-workers and a couple of shorties I used to smash back in the day. Let's see how this goes. Well, you know how that's gonna go. If you smashed them back in the day, you're gonna be smashing them tonight, man. Damn. I remember those days, man. I remember those days, man. That's a good Friday night right there, man. That's a that's a good Friday night right there, man. I used to have a bachelor's pad like that, man. That's a good night right there, man. Having some female acquaintance come over, you know, they might do a little cleanup for you, you know, get like that's staying out the way right there, man. Then you get your rocks off, man. That sounds like a good night, man. Mm. That sounds like a good night, man. Yeah, man. That sounds like a great night right there, man. I remember those nights, man. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this, right? Those are good nights right there, man. Just staying out the way. Yeah, I used to, when I started falling back from fucking with the guys, that's all I used to do, man. That's all I used to do, man. I used to just stay to myself. Go to a lot of sports functions. Because I had an ill listen before before I hung up the jersey. I had an ill studio apartment getaway hideout, man. A honeycomb hideout, man. That's all I used to do, man. I used to just man. I didn't even like look. I got to the point where niggas used to want to go out and go to the bar. I'm like, hell no, that shit is played out, nigga. When you got your own little spot establishment, you turn it up. You turn it up. That's why when I see some of these young dudes, they got a full crib. I be like, yo, man, you don't know how good you have it. You have a house. You're single. Man, all you gotta do is stay out the way. Bring them to you. Bring them to you, good brother. Bring them to you. Don't play around. Niggas be wanting to go out. Cause listen, last time I went out, right? I ain't gonna hold you out. I'm not gonna expose the spot that I went to and how it was. Yo, the going out scene, lounge and clubs and all that shit is it's too many wannabe fake celebrities now, man. Everybody that's going out to these places now, they are wannabe celebrities, man. I forget what fight week we was at, right? And they was so mad because I was like, nah, I'm going to the room, man. I was like, yo, I'm good, man. They wanted me to go out and have drink. I was like, I'm chilling in the room, man. I was like, yo, I'm good, man. I was like, I don't want to be around none of these fake celebrity ass niggas, man. These niggas is fake celebrities, fam. I was like, yo, I'm good in the room, man. I was like, yo, if we going to get something to eat, yeah, I'm cool with that. But all that after hours shit, nah, I'm straight, man. I'm going back to the room, man. Want to be around none of these fake celebrity ass niggas, man. These niggas be fake celebrities, man. Yeah. Yeah, he says facts, coach. There's no emotion like having your yo, it is, man. It is, man. Yo, that's the best, man. That's the best. That's security. When you have your own castle, like even if you got a little apartment, man, that's your castle. That's your foundation. You know how many? Listen, I say this. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but I know it's gonna make niggas feel some type of. You know how many bum ass niggas there's out there? They don't have an apartment, a crib, nothing of their own. A lot of these niggas is bumming off a bitch, or they living in they mother's basement, they somebody's basement, they sisters. Like they don't have their own shit. So when you have your own shit, yo, man, you one up, man. You one up, man. I used to have that, man. Before I had my family and all that, I had that, man. That's why, yo. Then I started seeing the light, right? Me and my man, I used to fuck with my man. We had the Knicks tickets and all this shit. I stopped fucking with a lot of niggas, right? Cause I was like, yo, if you don't got nothing, I can't really kick it with you like that. Cause we ain't on the same wave anymore, man. You niggas just want to sit around and do sit around shit. Nah, at a certain point in time, you got to start evolving. He said, Coach, and the girls look at you differently when you got your own place at 18. Oh, yeah. You hitting everything, man. You hitting everything, man. You know how easy, you know how easy it is to get some pussy when you have your own spot. It's easy to get, look. If a female is really into you, they're gonna be with you regardless. But when you have your own shit, come on, man. Yo, it's so easy, man. Yo, I used to look. My thing was this, right? You know how many chicks when I was solo dolo, man? Cause I stayed in a nice area, right? And I used to just, hit a female up. We come over and kick it. You know what I used to do, man? And take them down. We used to just go to Applebee's, man. Applebee's stays open late. We go to Applebee's, have a couple twofers, right? Because after a certain time, Applebee's got the twofers, man. A little pina coladas, Long Island iced teas, and appetizers. And before I know it, I'm getting my midnight workout on, man. I used to get my midnight workouts on, man. Right? Niggas be hitting my phone like, yo, you coming out? Coming out when, nigga? I'm already locked in. I took something down, man. You niggas ain't taking down nothing. Yo, man, the spot was popping. Like, no, it wasn't, nigga. You ain't take down nothing. Yo, Tom, respectfully, right? All the niggas that wasn't taking down nothing, right? Check this out, Tom. I'm about to make you laugh. All the niggas that wasn't taking down nothing, that be these niggas now that be online. They be online in the man groups. Yo, they old now, Tom. Yo, Tom, they old. Yo, they be in the man groups, man. Yo, they be having the man groups, man. They wasn't getting it in, man. Yo, they be having, they the He-Man woman haters, man. He said, I just read that people are betting on Jake Paul. Are they? How can you bet on that fight, man? You heard? I know it's like it's not a sanctioned fight. I wouldn't recommend betting on that shit. Yo, Applebee's does, man. That was my spot, man. After 10 o'clock, man. It's 2 for 1s with the drinks and the appetizers at half price. That's all I used to do, man. I used to mash out mad Long Island iced teas and pina coladas, man. And then go to the crib and take something down, man. Right? It's a good night, man. Take something down, right? Cause I had an ill spot, man. Right? I'll put something to sleep real quick, and then I'll go out in my living room and watch Sports Center, man. You heard? I used to watch Sports Center, man. I used to be on my Marcus Graham, man. Right? Yo, I gotta find my track, man. Yeah, my brother used to make music, right? He was calling me Marcus Graham, man. I was Marcus Graham, man. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, I was Marcus Graham, man. Yo, Marcus Graham was getting all the bitches, man. Yeah, I was Marcus Graham, man. That's why, when these dudes be coming on here and be talking stupid, like, I could obviously tell y'all niggas was never with a lot of women in your life, man. Cause you niggas be infatuated with men. Yeah, niggas be infatuated with men. When you talk about another man to a woman to try to get him, all you really doing is just make that woman want that man even more, man. Word. AJ better win. He better knock this nigga out, man. You see, what's the name of them put the pressure on him? Andre Ward and all of them. But yo, you never know with AJ though, man. AJ might have took a payout, man. AJ might go out there and be on the Sweet Caroline. Man, man. Yeah, I remember listen, I was there, bro. Right? When he came out to that shit at Madison Square Garden, when Andy Ruiz beat him up, man. Yo, that was an epic night, right? I ain't gonna front. He fucked up the bag, right? Like that was his first fight. Yo, when I tell you they had the garden packed. Yo, he brought London, England, all of that over here. It was epic. What the fuck up was he got beat, man. I think it was too much pressure. But yo, he came out to Sweet Caroline. Yo, and he was like strutting. Yo, AJ was strutting out, man. Like how he walked out, like you know who he remind me of? Yo, remember that song back in the day, by Right Said Fred? I'm too sexy for my shirt. Yeah, that's how he came out strutting, man. And he let Andy Ruiz put him. He said Marcus Grant was getting all the three of it. Yeah, he was, man. Marcus Grant was the man, man. Boomerang, that's Boomerang. Niggas don't know about Boomerang, man. Marcus Grant was taking them all down, man. Boomerang was a good movie, man. Now, when I come back on later, y'all, um, we're gonna do the 50 Cent live, man. We're gonna do the 50 Cent live, man. But this was the boxing live. I appreciate all the donations. Look, feel free to keep hitting the like button. $1 a day. Right? $1 a day. Thank you, Gumbo and CW. Let me recheck the Cash App. See if anybody else donated before I shut down. Right? And December 26th, man, we're gonna have a special panel. Right? I just gotta get the time slot. That's the day after Christmas. Right? Nope, no more donations. Man, you guys are stingy with the dollars, man. It's $1, man. $1. It gets you good content, fire edits, all that good stuff, man. Fire edits, right? But I'm about to edit some stuff up right now, man, while I'm here. Right? He said nothing is better, and it is. It's oh man. It ain't, man. Being single. Being like at least I got to experience that, man. Right? Being a single man, a bachelor, having your own crib is nothing better, man. Nothing better, man. You can come and go as you want, right? You can come and go as you want. Yeah, tell me about it. It's a beautiful thing. Yes. It's a wonderful thing, man. You don't have to answer to nobody, right? It's a good thing. I had that for a while, and then I prayed for a family. Cause like I ain't gonna hold you. It's cool in the beginning, but once you want kids eventually, right? You want kids and shit, right? But I know I had a good run, and then I was like, this ain't it, man. I was like, this ain't it, man. I need a family now. But I had a good run. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody that came through tonight. I appreciate you. I'll be back on, man. I'm gonna do the 50 Cent special. I got a session book for tonight, man. So I'll definitely be doing that. And we're gonna talk about 50. But I had to get the boxing out, man. I've been putting out a lot of boxing content anyway. But this was the boxing. And you see, I got y'all with the title. Look, y'all thought I was gonna talk about some of these content creators for what? Why? Why? Right? Look. Why would I talk about these guys, man? I'm matching their energy. The same way they don't want to talk about me or act like they don't know me. Why would I talk about them? I'll talk about them when I feel like doing a Comedy Central. Because that's what it is. A lot of these niggas is straight comedy, man. Comedy Central, man. But please, if you follow me on IG and Facebook and you want to send in your drops, because I use the drops, man. Throw your drops out, man. Put your drops out there, man. Put your bid in, look. Put your bid in, look. You see how we switched the background up, look, for the Merry Christmas. I got a whole bunch of them, look. Look at this one right here. That's mine. This is mine. Right? Tropical Snowman right here, right? But this is my backdrop right here. Look at my backdrop. My backdrop is fire, right? Keep it real. That's mine. That's one of my thumbnails, my watermarks. That's the other one, right?
Shout out Showtime Shanewz, y'all. This is Kyle Melon. Holla at me.
They're sending your drops, man.
Yo, what's up? Joe Harris Boxing with the Source. Source Experience. But what? What do I know?
Got it. In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Miss you, girls.
Hey. Thank you.
Shout out to Shanewz, the Source Experience. Have a good day, buddy.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
This is your boy Jamel Simplified Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplified, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Heloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.